Oh, well, I want to share with you all who I'm listening to this week. And this week, the artist recommendation comes from David M. Now, David M. didn't submit this artist recommendation officially because you can submit artist recommendations on acousticlife.tv. Just click that submit link in the top menu, and you'll be able to type in an artist you want us to feature or somebody that you think we should know about. And David didn't do that, but I've seen David a couple times in person at the Acoustic Life Festival, and he's always mentioned a fella by the name Toby Walker. And I thought, okay, I've got to finally buckle down and I got to listen to this guy because David keeps telling me about Toby Walker, and I am so glad he kept telling me about Toby Walker. Toby Walker is... he is an amazing blues player. I mean, slide, finger picking, you name it. It's not just that he can execute the songs because he's got a catalog of cover songs, original songs, you name. He's got tons of stuff. It's not that he can just execute it with technical proficiency. He's got the feel, and I think that's something that just can't. I don't know if that can be taught. He just has it. You listen to him play, and it's like, man. Every single note's just dripping with emotion, and it sounds so good. So I want you to hear who I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to have a listen to Toby Walker playing Traveling Riverside Blues, and you'll notice that he's playing a National Tricone with a slide. So you'll get a nice little flavor of the Tricone resonator system.
I said if your man gets past no, he wants to have his fun. I said your man gets past no, he wants to have his fun. Go down to Fry's Mud Mama, go back on us all night long. I got a woman in Pittsburgh, they don't know the Tennessee. I got a woman in Pittsburgh, they don't know the Tennessee. Go down to Fry Point Mama, she got a baby all over me.
This is a perfect example of the feel. You know, Traveling Riverside Blues is a classic blues tune, but Toby's just got the feel, and it sounds so good. His slide work is awesome. It's not overkill. It fits the song great, and he just pulls amazing tone out of the guitar. So Toby Walker is somebody that you absolutely need to know as a guitar geek. In fact, he's got a whole list of albums starting from 2001 all the way up to currently, and I'll list a couple of my favorites, but I also want to mention his instructional materials, and I'll dig more into those here in a second, but let's have a look at his album. So in 2001 he released Little Toby Walker, and then followed that up in 2003 with two different albums, first of which is Cool Hand. The second is called Back in the Groove. And then in 2008, he released Hand Picked. And in 2013, an album called What You See Is What You Get. Now, those are just highlights. If you're looking at the Toby Walker's discography, you're thinking, gosh, where do I start? Those 5 albums would be great would be a great starting point for you. If you were to just pick one, I would go right off the bat, Little Toby Walker, the very first one. There's a lot of music there, so don't be scared by all the options. Just dig right in, and I think you'll really, really dig Toby Walker's stuff. And speaking of him being an amazing player and just having the tone and the feel, Toby's an awesome instructor as well. He's instructed at Jorma Kaukonen's Fur Peace Ranch. He's done a ton of instructional stuff for the Homespun Teaching Network. Namely, I believe it's called Blues Finger Picking Freedom, and that's something that you should check out. But that's just one of many instructional DVDs that he's done. He also offers lessons on his website. I think he does Skype lessons and some different song lessons there on his website. Of course, to get to his website, just go to acousticlife.tv/AT63, and you'll be able to look at more samples of Toby's playing. You'll be able to get links to his websites, buy his albums, the whole 9 yards. So make sure to check that out. Make sure to check him out, and I want to thank David M. For giving me the heads up about Toby. It's definitely long overdue that he's been featured, because really, David has told me, I think, every time, you got to check out Toby Walker. You got to check out Toby Walker. And the guy's just a monster. So I want you to check him out as well.